Hello, my name is Caleb Demas, and for a while now I've been building an artificial reef, which is connected to a wind turbine. So far, I have built the wind turbine or the wind tower, which I designed myself. In this video, I want to explain in detail my first iteration, and I want to explain why I built this. It's very important to me, and I think all of you should know how important this could be and how important of a solution this could be for the problem that's at hand. Um, okay, let's get into it. All right. Over the course of centuries, man has been trying to understand the world around them. However, during recent years, the natural world has been testing the limits of man's efficiency and impact on its environment. We have decimated and corroded the biodiversity of our planet. One key ecosystem, the coral reefs, which are home to 25% of our marine animals, and have been affected greatly by pollution, overfishing, and warming seas. Coral reefs provide food, money, and good health to millions of people around the world. In this project, I want to represent an idea of how I have in order to help the situation and provide important education to those around me. Our planet and our ecosystems is in dire need of our help. Coral, which is the foundation of coral reefs and home of large populations of fish, is that up here is a living animal. Coral genus, which spans over into many different coral species, provides a habitat for 25% of all fishes, marine animals in the ocean, even though only taking up 4% of the oceanic base. When corals become stressed due to environmental changes such as climate change or pollution, they can die, losing their zooxanthellae, which is called bleaching. Corals are colorful because they have zooxanthellae living in their skin, which are photosynthetic plants, and when those plants die, the coral loses 99% of its food, which in that case they would die, and fish and the environment around them could be affected greatly, which can affect the industry, tourism. Tourism for coral reefs for snorkeling is about $3 to $4 billion of industry, which provides money to many poor countries that live in tropical areas, and also provide money for the fishing industry, which feeds those people. My first iteration, which I will go through in in-depth detail, is a wind turbine consisting of an 18-inch tall PVC pipe with a support structure that measures 4 inches tall and a circumference of 10 inches with 3 angled scoots to add more structure. The base of the tower is large and thick to make sure the wind tower does not fall, and so that it is supported in the body of water with the element of nature restricting it. The third and most important part of the wind turbine is the turbine shaft and motor. The shaft is about 4 inches. Aerodynamic design with an aerodynamic design which causes less air resistance and holds the motor inside. The motor is a small RC motor with the function of spinning a gear and a small motor inside the device so that when the propellers turn, it turns a small motor, creating the voltage and sending energy through wires going through the PVC pipe and out here, which will be connected to a copper mesh representing the biorock. The 3 propellers were 3D printed and were inspired by a build I found on a file online, which I downloaded and critiqued and fixed up to work with my design. The propellers are connected to a 1-inch diameter half sphere, which is connected to the gear in front of the motor. My designs, I've been working on this for a while. I have drawn up many different iterations of what this could look like. My first iteration consisted of just a square base to hold the shaft, but I realized that doesn't look cool, and I also realized that it doesn't really work. It won't provide enough. It'll be too much air resistance. I also got these ideas on the internet, especially this one. This base right here is meant to be thick and large in order to support it when it's in the water. Many offshore wind turbines have large structures to hold them in. For my second iteration, I want to build I want to use this wind turbine and critique it, make it a better design, possibly I want to make the propellers much larger, probably about 15 inches in diameter to catch even more wind, and I also want to make the shaft larger to hold a bigger motor. But so far, I do like the design of the structure and how I built it. My second iteration will also consist of the copper mesh biorock, which will be connected to the wires at the end of the circuit and provide voltage for coral and tank. I hope you like this video, and I hope my research has lightened your idea on what's at hand in the world. Thanks for watching.